Hey guys, it's Motivation Monday, a day late. and I wanted to share with you guys, some of you know, and then some of you are, new to following my journey and you haven't seen my older videos. So I wanted to share again with you my why and why it is that I became a Team Beachbody coach and why I post about food and sweaty selfies and trying to help people make a difference in their lives. Um, and it's kind of complex and has some different aspects to it. But a year ago, Christmas, so it's been a year and a couple months now, Robert and I were living in Georgia and we had opportunity to move back to Virginia, which we were so excited about. It's something that we had been wanting for a long time. We wanted to be closer to our families. And we made a big, scary decision for me to stay home with our kids, which was something I had also always wanted. And at the start, on paper, it was like, okay, it's going to be tight, but I think we can afford it. And his new job was very promising, and we were just so excited. It just seemed like everything fell into place, and we bought our home that we have. We tried to keep everything as modest as we could, but we also wanted to dig deep roots and know that when we moved back that we were going to be established. Um, so the first couple of months of being here, we were just so caught up in like unpacking and him starting his new job and me being exhausted and adjusting to being at home with the kids all day. And it was like good. It was like that thrill, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe we're doing this and that we get this is our life. And so a couple months into it, it's winter time. I'm feeling just so like awful, like mentally and emotionally. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? And honestly, it's because I felt like I had lost a little bit of purpose. I wasn't contributing to our income like I was accustomed to being to doing. And um, in my mind, I had all these things I wanted to do with, doing crafts with the kids and trying to teach them some preschool type learning activities. And it was just like not happening. I'm not built for that. I'm not that kind of mom that's doing those things with her kids. And I started gaining weight, and I was like, this is not good, because at that time I was already pushing 200 pounds and had not lost any of my baby weight, and I just felt useless. I felt icky, I felt sick, I felt emotionally burdened, like there was just something missing. And this was an ongoing everyday thing. I was like, every day I feel this way. This is not just a mood swing. It's like every day I feel like something is wrong with me. Like I am not happy. I'm not fulfilled. I'm not doing enough. And our savings was dwindling down. Robert's job was not going as well as we thought it would. There were many things that happened in those first couple months that we lived here where financially I was starting to get very worried. We did have a good enough savings to carry us, but it quickly vanished. And that's when I started scrambling, wondering, do I need to find another job? Do I need to start scouting daycares? Do I need to do something to provide income for this family, or else I'm going to lose everything that I just got? And I was in tears about it night after night after night and not sleeping because that's all I could think about. And through the whole thing, Robert was so supportive, and he said, Heather, I am not telling you that you have to go back to work, but you need to do something, because I can tell you're not happy, and you're telling me you're not happy, so you need to find out what it is you need to do. So prior to us moving and everything, when we were still in Georgia, we had met Ashton Meyer, my coach. Well, now she's my coach, but at that time she wasn't. She was somebody on Facebook that I knew Robert had been talking to, because he was doing T25 and Insanity and P90X, and all those programs were like, I had heard of all of them, but seeing him do what he was doing, I was like, gosh, I can't do that. I hate working out. That's a lot. Like, I'm not really interested in the Beachbody thing. So now, fast forward, and I am living in Lynchburg, completely miserable, 200 pounds, not really contributing to our family's income. And And I decided, you know what? Maybe I need to think about the Beachbody thing. And hey Everett, hey Everett, Mommy's trying to talk on the camera. Can you not make so much noise? Okay, so I feel sick this week too. My congestion sinus stuff is driving me nuts. And this video is already 5 minutes long. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I wanted to earn income. I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to do all those things. And Ashton was like, Heather, would you please just consider coaching? Like, you've talked to me. You've told me your story. I can relate on so many ways. Why are you not just trying, like, doing this, just taking a leap? And I was so worried about finances. Like I said, I was worried I was going to have to go find another job. And I was like, I don't know about the Shakeology stuff because you're telling me, like, this is how much it's going to cost each month. And I want to lose weight and I want to earn income, but I don't want to put any skin in the game. That's basically what I was saying. I was saying, I want this, I want that, but I was not willing to let go of a little bit of finances to see if it would do something for me. I think it's funny because so many people want things and they just want them for free. They don't want to pay the cost. They don't want to put any skin in the game. And it's funny because I've seen that a lot now. And I see my old self in people, whenever they're talking to me. And, you know, so I made the commitment. I said, you know what? I need to lose weight. I need to do it right. There's no such thing as a quick fix. So I got size and my first month of Shakeology, and I lost like 10 pounds that first month. And I was blown away. I've never lost weight that easily. And I don't say easily because I did do hard work, but I have really killed myself before trying to lose weight. And it was because I didn't know what I was doing. And I was working harder instead of smarter. And I really believe in the programs that Beachbody has put together because they've changed my life. And I would not be sitting here making these videos for you if it wasn't for Beachbody. I feel like I found my voice. I feel like I've gotten my health back. I'm still working on myself, but I've realized that failure is not final. That failure is not even a word we should use in our vocabulary. What we're doing is growing. We're trying things out, figuring out what does and doesn't work, and we become better. And so aside from my health and fitness goals, which I'm still in the progress of working on, I have financial goals. Robert and I still don't make as much income as would be necessary for us to be comfortable. We're living paycheck to paycheck, and it's not awful, but who wants to live like that the rest of their lives? And I have determined in my mind that I'm not cut out for a 9-to-5 desk job. I can't sit in one place all day long. I don't feel fulfilled when someone else is telling me what they want for them, and you come home at the end of the day and you're like, I did something for someone else that brought me no joy. And some people are fortunate enough to find jobs that don't feel like jobs, but you know, I want to build my own success. I don't want to build somebody else's, and I want all the reward. I want all of it because I know how hard I work and I know I deserve it. And in the process, I'm helping other people. I'm finding I'm running into people just like me who have struggled just like me. And I'm really trying to pray that God would bring me those people, but give me the words to speak to them that, like, they would know, like, life can be different. It doesn't have to be this way. I'm living proof that miracles happen every day because I would never have dreamed that I could afford to live off of one income and do what I'm doing with Beachbody, and it still is all coming together, and God's still providing. And so I just wanted to let you know that I've got fitness goals, and I'm working on them. I'm working on myself, and I have financial goals. And part of those financial goals is going on family vacations every year. Robert and I that's never been in our budget. We don't get to do that unless my parents help us out. I want to be able to actually afford my own vacations and, in fact, pay for my parents to come because of how much they've done for me. and retire my husband so that way he can pursue whatever it is he wants to do. If he wants to pursue ministry and it doesn't pay that much, that's fine because I'm going to be bringing the income in. And, you know, if he wants to go back to school and we have to pay for part of it, that's fine too because I'm going to be able to help us afford that with this opportunity. I want to see other people reach their goals and dreams. I want other people to see financial freedom and enjoyment and get their lives back, their health back. Um, I really feel like this is just scratching the surface, and if we could sit down one on one, I could tell you everything about my life, but this has to end because it's 10 minutes long, and I appreciate everything that you guys have already sat through. Um, I don't even know if this is Monday motivation worthy, so this is Tuesday thoughts. Um, but this has changed my life, and that's what I want to convey. If I could make this video 30 seconds long, I just want you to know that this has changed my life, and that's why I'm so passionate about inviting people to this opportunity, because so many of us have that poverty mindset, which, if you don't know what that is, research Dani Johnson and listen to some of her audio. We think that what we have is all we'll ever have, and that our dreams are really just fairy tales, that they only happen to the elite few. But the fact is that it can happen to any of you. You just have to have the right mindset. You have to be part of the 2% of people that think outside the box and don't limit themselves, that they don't think that the best of the best is limited to the elite, that there's somehow an elite part of our population that gets the things that they want because they're just special and gifted. No, people work hard for what they want, and they do the things that no one else will do so they can have the things that no one else can have. So that's where I'm going with this, is I want to be part of something spectacular that I've worked hard to build and bring on as many people as I can because I want to share this. So there you go, 12 minutes long. Sorry, I keep looking at the clock, but I'm really going to cut this off now. And thank you so much for listening. This is part of my why. I will be sharing more about myself and my life and my crazy kids. And talk to you guys later. Bye.